Western European socialism. Not socialism.
Every word of that
fascism.
was just lit to me.
So
every single syllable was just like, ugh.
With North and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my
Imagine right down where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at
Virginia.
your ID. Are you the mayor?
Because, like, even, like, out of context, it's just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from big ugly West Virginia.
Nintendo absolutely knows about the internet Triton because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown's description. It was just like, only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like, kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. earned a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why? Who was the dude that... Because you know you gotta wake up one day
And just go,
20 years later.
That mom changed everything.
And I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I Have a Dream speech in school. He's just like, why are you writing about dreams? Dreams are for children.
You'll never make it, Martin. This is trash.
Or does the dude wake up like, yeah, my C incentivized him to get better?
Y'all know I was his teacher,
Yeah.
and I told him that I was pushing him to do better.
Apply yourself.
Oh my goodness.
You can go one or two ways with that way. Either A, I'm a fraud, or B, I'm inspiring people so hard that I inspired the civil rights movement. Just through my teaching.
There's just some like physicist teacher in like the 30s is like, oh man, look, I'm looking through all these old papers that I got, physics papers. Look at this D- I gave to this kid named Albert Einstein.
Oh, no, surely that can't be the same one.
Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class. Like, C minus, sir. Your adjectives, I don't know what you're doing. Look at a dog with rabies. What's up? In Tupac in math class, the teacher just comes up. Tupac, what I tell you about writing raps in class? You're not gonna make it with this. You need these numbers. Get the bumps in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You in the club banging it.
You know I taught Sue Tupac.
Oh, dude, I would never sleep.
I'd be shaking.
The PS5 in a year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Y'all leave the Wii U alone. Try his best.
Hey, consumers did.
Accurate.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
Early
Yes, it is.
adopter.
Exactly what we're going for.
Oh, dude, I will never forget that woman with all them Wii U's in the back of her car, thinking she was gonna flip them boys.
Oh, someone tried to do that near you guys?
No, it's a viral picture.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll look it up.
I think I've seen this.
It's unfortunate. Let's see what else we got. Well, actually.
Yep, all I had to look up was Wii U woman.
Wii U woman. Oh, this is gonna be
Get
good.
some. Get some, y'all.
Wii U woman.
No, I already got it up for
Oh,
you.
okay.
Where's it going?
He posted it in chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Scalper beautifully boned.
Oh, those are like even. Ooh. There's probably like 2 per box in the boxes behind her too. Yikes.
Boys in a back seat and everything.
Yeah, you can see him on the console. Dude, this is at least 10?
She's like, this is my retirement.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna flip these for double, because remember, the Wii was having supply issues, so this is the next console of the Wii, so why wouldn't I do it?
She didn't find it odd that she can buy in 15 of them?
Day one in the store.
Yeah, I was, because of like what the day I went through trying to get a Wii when it first came out, where I lucked the fuck out. By someone's generosity, which, where's that in this world? Where I was just so concerned about getting a Wii U day one, where I just walked into GameStop, I'm like, do you guys go Wii U's? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no waits there, bruh.
Yep.
Remember at my GameStop, they had a tower of them, dude. Just for people to grab and go.
Yeah,
You
why?
ain't even gotta pay, pimpin'. Just go ahead and take it.
Because they thought it was gonna be another Wii situation where they were just gonna fly off the shelf. They probably overstocked and everything.
Oh yeah, GameStop for real had that problem.
Please take these. We need to put we have another display that we need to put here.
$100 off, please, anybody.
Can I get this keychain? Absolutely. And here's
Scott.
your complimentary Wii U.
I'm good.
Wii U featuring the upcoming great title, Zombie U. Remember that one? That was one of their big
They
hype
ported it.
titles.
They ported
Yeah,
it to like
ported it.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 4. It was on PlayStation Plus.
I played it at a con. That was a fun game.
It was decent. I got it because it was a
I
launch
will
game.
I will just never forget that trailer. Everybody's just like, and? What? Nobody
Oh, I
cares.
remember Mike hyping that bullshit up. Oh, I remember. It's so innovative where you're just like a zombie's coming and you gotta look down and go shit, 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 and try to get your thing as opposed to pause, find item. Oh, I remember you hyping that bullshit
Yeah.
up. Oh,
Oh wow, yeah. I'm having flashbacks to that film too.
oh man,
It's a lot better in the Zelda games that came out for Wii U. Having the menu management there.
I minored in history with a focus on the development of Western European socialism. Not socialism,
Every word of that
fascism.
was just lit to me.
So
every syllable was just like, ugh.
That's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through my mind.
Imagine right down where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big, ugly West
Just look at
Virginia.
your ID. Are you the mayor?
Because like even like out of context, it was just like big, ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 279. And a early happy Halloween to everybody.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
Spooky.
I don't know why Halloween would be in the title over other things.
Because we rarely are like this close to a holiday, like the day of, basically.
Hey, you know me. I am a spooky boy. But there's other issues.
Sure, and we'll talk about them. For sure. So, did you guys do or are going to do anything for Halloween?
No, absolutely not.
I don't know.
If I'm not going to YomaCon, I'm not going to a Halloween party or anything.
Okay. And
I don't
this
parties
is
at
an
all.
assumption. This is an assumption, but I'm assuming just no trick or treaters really for both of you guys. Actually, both houses.
I would
no.
assume not. The other house, maybe.
Okay.
It's a pretty good neighborhood.
Okay. Yeah, no,
This
just
one, no. No.
Ralph lives in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, so I'm assuming he doesn't
Yeah.
get trick or treaters. Yeah, I'll be passing out candy tomorrow, and then streaming immediately afterwards in the costume, and you guys have all seen the costume.
Hey, is your neighborhood good enough to leave out a bowl and the kids won't go ham-fisted?
They didn't really take candies for the last, like, I did that the last 2 years because of COVID,
Okay.
and they really didn't. And honestly, I'm surprised just because, you know, when I went trick-or-treating as a kid, there was a house. Granted, the guy worked for a Hershey's factory, so he just had boxes upon boxes upon boxes of candy.
Yeah, who cares?
But, like, I would have done that. I would have taken,
absolutely.
dumped the whole damn bowl
House
into
one,
my
they'd
bag.
Oh,
be
facts.
Whoop, no more candy.
10,000%. Easy.
So I don't think it's just a matter of how good your neighborhood is. I think it's just like, do enough shitlord kids just live near you.
But that's what I mean. There's certain neighborhoods that will foster douchebag kids.
I think it's just a mixed bag.
The bigger question is, are the adults in your neighborhood seemingly cool enough to raise non-douchebag kids?
Oh, seemingly.
There you go.
I actually just
That's
met.
what I mean by good enough. There's not a neighbor where you're like, ugh,
Yeah,
them.
yeah. That was my last house. I've told the stories of the people who lived across the street from me at my old
Oh, yeah.
place. Yeah, actually, like I'm a bit of a reclusive individual, not for lack of not liking my neighbors or anything. I just haven't made the time to go introduce myself.
There is no interest in doing so.
But now, by this time, it's too awkward to do
It's
so.
too late.
So now you just gotta be
Oh,
like, all right,
so-
one day we're gonna do something. And
You should
we're
just
gonna
be barbecuing out front in the lawn and go, hey, grab a plate, neighbor.
I'm vegetarian.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
So on that note, actually, Da.
Oh,
Trying.
No.
So
Oh,
I was
no.
taking care of basically my two front trees, all the leaves fell off, so I was just leaf blowed them like all into a pile, and then I have like a little leaf vacuum thing, and was getting rid of all that this weekend.
Bush. Leaf vacuum?
Yeah, it mulches it. You can fit more
Yeah.
into like a lawn bag.
Unbelievable.
He's right. He's right.
I don't doubt the product exists. I just have no belief that I know someone who has bought said product.
Yep.
Oh, of course you do.
But so I was doing that, and then as I was out there, one of the neighbors on the cul-de-sac came over and like introduced themselves, and they're just like how long have you lived? Like very purposely saying, like bringing up the point of you've lived here a long time and you haven't introduced yourself, and it was like, okay, you don't have to keep rubbing it in.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah.
neighbor.
And then the other neighbor, that two of my neighbors introduced themselves to me as I was out there. The other guy, who was like old retired guy, he had like a super huge gas powered leaf mulcher that like made mine look like a children's toy. And he's just like, "You want to borrow it?" I'm like, "I'm not gonna say no, please."
Unbelievable.
Took like a 2
Yes,
hour.
please let me borrow your leaf vacuum.
Yeah, turned a 2 hour job into like a 15-minute job. It was wonderful. But anyways, yeah, gonna be passing out candy. And then streaming right afterwards, Resident Evil 7, started that. It is definitely, I think you had already left, BG. It did get a couple of screams out of me a little bit later on.
Yeah, it was if it was anytime after 11 p.m. One of my friends was in the grand finals of Mortal Kombat X, so I went to go watch him.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was the first like little mini fight with Mama Baker. Where you're going up the stairs, you're like, I'm gonna unlock this door, and she just comes out and grabs you, and I was like, Jesus fuck! And I was even like about to give like some spiel about like, cause Triton was just like talking about like pro player mentality for Smash Bros. And I'm like, honestly, the big thing, I was like about to go to this whole damn spiel. I get scared shitless. And then like a minute after that, Triton's like, can you finish what you were saying before you screamed?
I still need this information, sir. Now, change your trousers and get back to me, please.
Yes. But I'm actually really liking it so far.
Yeah, great game.
I knew I would. It's just, obviously everybody knows me. I'm
It's
bitch made when
movie.
it comes to video games.
Oh,
Puss.
absolutely.
Puss
10,000%.
But
Do you think
yeah.
you would ever play the Outlast trials?
Does it have a means of killing the thing that scares the shit out of you?
You can incapacitate it, but it's multiplayer.
Mike's
It's
like,
not
I need to
single
fucking-
player.
Hey, okay.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's like think of Dead by Daylight but spookier.
Okay, maybe. I actually want to try too. I was watching Ray Narvaez. He was playing Silent Hill 1. And especially with the remake, Silent Hill 2 getting announced, might try to work my way through Silent Hill. We'll see.
Oh yeah, that's well worth it.
Mhm.
What are you gonna do? Emulate? Get an old PS1 and upscale? What do you?
I don't know. I'll just have to figure that out. I do have a PS1. I would just
Yeah.
need to get my hands on the game, but who knows? I might just emulate it. Probably be easiest. Maybe
I
buy a
would say so.
copy and be like,
Just
hey.
emulate it, yeah. Upres it. Hey, emulators have come a long way.
Yes, they have. God, there's so many randomizers I want to do right now too. Was it one of the old achievement hunters is doing a Resident Evil 4 randomizer. It mixes up all the enemy spawns, and that includes cows, chickens, and crows. It randomizes their
that.
health. It randomizes the merchant, how much stuff is worth, how much upgrades are worth. Like the only thing that I think is set are like items in the world. So like
Oh, Mike, I went to eBay. I'm looking at like $80 for Silent Hill 1.
yucky. Maybe I'll try and find a resale shop around here that maybe isn't as egregious.
Resale shops are going to be higher price, homie.
I've seen
no,
no,
not
no.
necessarily because
They
of that,
get competitive.
The one when we were going to whatever that venue was for OhioCon and MonsterCon, they had that manga and video game store, and Legends of Dragoon was like $29 there.
Yeah, they might just not know what the worth is, so they're like, "Oh, this is like 4 generations old. Nobody really wants."
Or
this.
they're not a
$20.
egregious scalper where they're like, I know it's worth $30. I'm gonna sell it for $36 instead of $80.
Yeah. I memes all into that.
This is gross.
Yeah.
This one's like $27.
Yeah,
plus
it
shipping,
probably
so-
depends.
Oh, from Canada.
Yeah.
Nope, that's Canada. Can't do it.
Oh. But yeah, we shall see. A bunch of different spooky games. I mean, Dead Space remake, obviously, the RE4 remake.
Oh, do you have a PlayStation 3?
Yes, I do.
You might. I don't know if you can buy it through the PlayStation Store, but they used to sell Silent Hill 1.
Okay. They might even have it on like PS Go or Now or whatever their cloud thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be taking a look. I don't know if though after I beat 7 if I want to like go straight into 8 or save that for like next year's Halloween where I can like maybe blitz through actually start
No.
earlier and blitz through other Resident Evil games too, like RE2 remake and what have you.
I would go straight into it, and I would spend the year looking up the Silent Hill stuff to try to go through that for the month.
But there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, the Mario Rabbids games just came out. Pokemon, Sonic. There's a lot.
When we say right through, I don't mean it's the next game you play. I mean, don't wait until 12 months to play the next one.
Oh yeah.
Play it in like February, March or something.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, there's a lot of shit to go through. So, as always, the weekly reminder: Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Get your vaccines and boosters. Wear your masks. In crowded indoor places, support Ukraine, support LGBTQ rights, support body autonomy, pay your employees what they're worth, no matter.
Don't go to sitting Senate members' homes with a hammer to assassinate them.
That too.
Just don't. Don't
And
do
also,
that.
Can we stop with these Just Stop Oil people destroying art and property and then gluing themselves to said art and property?
No.
That
Cool.
Yeah, that one's
Impossible
weird.
to stop. Absolutely impossible to stop. Can't be stopped.
No, I
Can't stop, won't
understand.
stop.
Should have never started.
I understand it's essentially you're just raising awareness because you know what you're doing right now is not actually doing anything, but it's raising awareness for your cause of the issues of oil. But I feel like there's better ways to do that than to go up to a dude that died 700 years ago's painting and splash yellow paint on it and then
Absolutely
glue
not.
yourself to the wall.
Nothing better to do. Absolutely nothing else will work.
Okay, I guess they just tried and failed everything else.
Everything
They said,
else.
we gotta break glass for paint on paint.
That's right. That's it.
Okay. So yeah, I hadn't read all the specifics of the Pelosi thing, but yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, homeboy just broke into the house with a fucking hammer. And if I was reading right, stripped down to his underwear and just chased him throughout the house.
It seems very much like a mentally unstable person.
Did you mean a Republican?
See, the Republicans, conservatives are saying it's a liberal person because of some stickers, and a liberal person is saying it's a conservative person because of their views. I don't care what their politics were. I care that they were a mentally unstable person. Who cares if they were a... Okay, once you get to a certain state of mental instability, why does it matter what your views are over the harm you can cause to yourself or others?
And it's not like this is representative of Republicans or Democrats as a whole. This is a person within the group. So it's not even worth saying this is their alignment and they did this. So it's no point.
It's not even worth saying they did this and this is their alignment. They did this. This is the issue. Look at this person, not the party. And this person is mentally unstable. And this f***ing cuck, Elon Musk. So, freaking Hillary Clinton was like, oh, this person did it and blah, 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 blah. And she was talking about it was a Republican or something or a conservative or something. I can't remember the exact tweet. And Elon Musk was like, oh, maybe there's a little bit more truth to this story. And then linked a author, a writer who may not even be real.
So let's just get into that then. So effective, what was it, Monday? It's like near
Friday he bought it.
Is so wait, it was Friday. Oh, it's Friday. Okay, so end of this week. Elon had taken over Twitter, fired the CEO, I believe the CFO, and maybe one or two other members of the board, with quote unquote more terminations incoming. And the use of certain profanity had skyrocketed. In particular, the N-word went up 500%, I believe was the number.
500%.
Oh my goodness.
Just
They just went, oh, we're good now, huh? Oh, we doing this.
Right on time. Right on time.
yeah. And just like
But was
just
there
a
a
lot of it
reason?
was just like, I can now say how much I hate. And
But was there a reason given as to why the firings happened? Was it a budget thing or was it out?
no, he wants to clean slate for,
His Twitter.
free speech.
Yeah. So, but the CFO and all those, I'm sure this is what they wanted, because what they wanted was him to buy out at an exorbitant price and then to quietly retire.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure they were perfectly happy with.
Well,
being fired and
they
let go.
forced his hand. They sued him into buying.
That's because he's a dumb piece of.
Yeah,
who
no,
went,
they.
I'm gonna
he-
inflate the price, buy it up. So you dumb piece of.
That's why he's playing this up. Like, everybody has to know this, right? He's doing what he's doing.
Everybody doesn't know, or they know,
okay,
and
if you
they
have a
know
brain.
that, and they shut it down in their
Yeah,
mind.
if you have a brain, you're realizing that he is dumping this as on purpose in order to inflate Twitter's use, to make it popularized, so he can sell it again. Like if he can't turn it into a profit, he's going to sell it again. But no one's going to buy it. So the thing is, he could also be trying to tank it and maybe sue the guys he just bought it from for like wrongful purchase, for misleading purchase, yada yada. Like there's so much stupidity happening.
So I don't know if that second one is possible with the I'm gonna tank it on purpose.
That's a long shot. I'm not
Yeah.
even going to lie. That is a long shot.
I very much believe he's going to resell it within 2 to 3 years at a
gonna
reduced
sell it at a
price
loss.
from what he. Oh yeah, absolutely a big loss.
Did I just
I
fucking
mean-
lose sound again?
I mean, 15 cents on the dollar loss.
Mm-hmm.
As far as trying to turn a profit, there is a rumor right now
Mm-hmm.
that he is trying to charge $5 a month for people to keep their blue check marks. Not a one-time
Ooh.
purchase, a month. And this could be for anybody. And the thinking there is anybody that doesn't have a blue check mark might be a bot.
Yep.
So then he
Or
can turn around
racist.
and go, this is just a bot. I can't. Oh,
Wow.
dude.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
It's going to be
Okay,
a horrible
but
few years.
Did y'all see the day he announced it? How many Trump bots appeared?
Oh, there's so many. They
Trump
want that
bots.
man back so bad.
No. I'm not even talking about Trump supporters. I'm talking people that were verified and then altered their names to be
Yeah,
Donald J. Trump. And
I've
the
seen that.
amount of Trumps thanking him for bringing him back. And the funny and the sad part, the funny and the very sad part is if you went into the comments replies for those accounts, too many people thought each individual one of those tweets was the actual Trump. It was a lot of welcome back, sir. They really thought, okay, he's back. Musk bought Twitter. Trump is back. It was that fast.
Somebody wasn't verified. They just put their name with a check mark next to it. And a lot of people thought that was Trump and started
Yep.
following him. And then they went, trans rights or human rights. Whoops.
Oh, Trump, you
Whoops.
changed, and just still not like. Well, maybe it's just simply not Trump, sir.
Maybe.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah. It's ugly season. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of the formerly banned right wing people coming back.
Yeah, apparently he's
but-
making a
Go ahead.
quote unquote board, but who knows?
So here's part of the issue though. He laid out a letter that was essentially like, "Hey, advertisers, understand, it's still gonna be cool. We're still gonna be cool." Because GM is already like, "Oh, we're suspending advertising until we hash some of this out, until we see where this is going."
Mm-hmm.
So he had an open letter to them. Just keep giving the Twitter money. There's not going to be a problem. But if you start seeing all these far right wing, I'm not talking about an N-word here and there, because I'm sure
There's an
advertisers
N-word
do
here
not.
and
I'm sure advertisers do not. They don't care now.
They have a quota that there's the allowed number of N-words.
Yeah.
But if there's excessive gore on the site, things that are super just on YouTube, is advertiser unfriendly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think these people are going to want to advertise next to a beheading. So we're gonna very much see how this turns out.
But one of the Twitter accounts I saw that was really pushing strong with that right-leaning mindset of free speech over everything was trying to get Musk to respond to reinstate ISIS on Twitter. All accounts should be heard.
Oof.
Oh yeah, comedy is now legal.
Oh
on
yeah,
Twitter.
Dane Cook.
No, not Dane Cook.
Oh no,
Elon
it's,
said that.
oh wait, sorry, that was Hawakas. But yeah, yeah, Dane Cook message was like, "Are we allowed to be funny again?"
Oh Dane, what are you doing, bruh?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's like that. Yeah.
But here's the thing: too many people. I don't mind edgy humor. I don't care about racial humor and that type of stuff. I care about humor where the punchline is the racism. Just saying the N-word is not funny to me.
Yep.
It's what you do around that. Just being in blackface is not funny to me. But It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia did blackface several times, and each time it was hilarious because of what they did around it. It's not just, oh, it's a white person with big oogie boogie lips.
I can say this thing, so I'm justified in saying it. And that's it.
Just saying kill the blanks is not funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like what PewDiePie did, where he put up that sign. That's not funny to me because there's no comedy there, except the comedy is, oh no, he said the no words. He said a no phrase. It's literal 7-year-old stuff. Just calling random houses and saying poop.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's a little funny.
Oh yeah, that's
Funnier.
hilarious. But just replace poop with the N word,
Yeah.
and you're 7 or 8.
Oh boy. Yeah, the other thing just from all this that I saw that I found pretty funny was where someone led like it was either a tweet or a Facebook post where they're like, I read Elon Musk's statement and it read like a Gundam villain, and then Kaiser Neko.
That was Scott. That was Kaiser.
Oh no. Someone else posted that, but then Kaiser Neko recorded and then edited a little abridged thing of one of the main Gundam villains giving the speech, and it was too fitting. But yeah, well, I mean, Twitter is already a bit of a cesspool, and this is probably just gonna make it worse. Which is unfortunate.
I think any online community is a bit of a cesspool, because unless you're just banning any kind of thing, you're gonna get a lot of things.
Plus, with the ability to make accounts very easily, the anonymity,
Or bots.
bots as well.
So but this is going to, it's either going to be essentially the same, because Elon Musk is going to see that, oh no, if I do it this way, it is going to hurt my bottom line, or it's going to go so far beyond what we believe.
Yeah.
The thinking is, does Musk care more about money or the people's perception of him as a cool guy? Because when I was talking about that Hillary Clinton tweet, Musk deleted that, and then somebody was like, "I just saw Musk deleted that tweet. Never give in to the woke left, never." And had a bunch of likes and retweets. So if he doesn't give these people exactly what they want, they're gonna get mad at him. Does he care more about that than money? And we'll
Very
see
good
within
question.
3 years.
Yeah.
I'm calling it within 3 years. Either Twitter is dead, Twitter is not a place you want to go, as in it's like 4chan light, or Musk does not own Twitter.
I want this to be a bet, but I don't think that's any bet that any of us are gonna be like, nah, that won't be. That's not gonna not happen.
There's no way. It's only one of those 3 things, and it's going to happen within 3 years.
Yeah. All right. So, speaking of bets, yeah, we definitely need to cancel the Bayo 3 one.
DA said
Oh.
he's still gonna stick to not playing it simply because he doesn't like the.
How about I say it as you know?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
GA
sorry.
said,
You're currently on your phone, so I'm like, I'll talk for this guy.
Press-
Look at
press-
him.
I didn't get a chance to talk.
Press Secretary
Yeah,
BG
DA
over
said,
here.
What?
He spit on me.
DA said he was. What the?
I've been informed that
I yield
Mr.
my time to DA.
Well,
I've-
no yield. You took my time.
I've
I
been,
yield my stolen time to DA.
I've been informed that Mr. Brown has stated that he will not play Bayonetta 3 still.
I got the
Do you have a
letterhead.
comment? Do you have a comment, Mr. Brown? Yes, I will not be paying Bayonetta 3, as I said.
Oh boy. But yeah, so
the whole thing is it's just I don't like the voice, and I'm used to the voice. I like her voice, and that's not the voice. So it's a combination of things. It's not just a gameplay. It's not, the stories was always whatever. Story is just like the least of my concerns. But the number one thing was always the voice, the characterization, and you lose something by losing the person. And that's always what it is. Frieza will never be Frieza again. There will always, it's a 90%, but that 90, there's that 10% where it's always just like, you just a little off right there. And I don't like that. And this is not 90% Bayonetta. This is like 40% Bayonetta. And I can't play 40% Bayonetta. So better no bet.
yep.
Even though it's very odd because the first time I played Bayonetta 2, it was at your house with the Wii U, and it had to be on mute because everybody was asleep.
Yeah, so even with the voice, you're still just like, eh.
Yeah, how that happens, huh?
But yeah, more stuff has come out from that. So Platinum Games came out with a statement, basically stating that they had, sorry, I got distracted.
That bitch be lying.
That she had been offered more, that she was lying, what have you. They are, but they are, a PR statement, but are happy to be going forward with Jen Hale. Helena Taylor comes back out and basically confirmed that she lied, at least by omission.
In the most roundabout way, which is Jason Schreier reported on it, and then she quote retweeted and went, "No, I was asked to, I was offered more." And it's, well, yeah, that's what I said.
And then the flat 4,000 was after they had like already recast her, but then probably for like one of the alternate versions, they were like, okay.
Yeah, they said it was a cameo spot.
Yeah, so it probably would have been like one of the alt Bayos, and it's like, all right, 4,000 flat rate, and then that's the number that she gave in her original statement. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
But so like that, and people are back and forth ping-ponging. It's like, who do we listen to, yada yada. It's just like, well, like at the end of the day, like this situation at this point now just seems fucked. But support voice actors getting paid a decent wage. That was
Do
like
whatever you were gonna do with Bayonetta, but support voice actors.
Yeah. And then at the day Bayonetta 3 came out, Helena Taylor's like, here's a list of charities to support, and then one of them was a anti-abortion charity, and it's like, oh no.
hole is much bigger.
Yeah, it's like you.
Oh my god.
It's like you were in the hole already. Don't stop. Give us the shovel.
It's that Simpsons where you just keep digging down. Eventually, you'll get up.
That is literally like the perfect example of stop, she's already dead.
Like, yeah. What
And
about Street Fighter and other characters that were replaced? It depends on the character. I mean, they aren't the game.
Yeah. You hear Hadoken, blah blah blah. You'll hear the same clips over and over and over again. They record maybe let's say 100 lines and they're out, as opposed to the main focal character of a game where they're recording hours.
Title
and hours of
character.
dialogue. Yeah, you can pull back from the character, just going, dang, that's not it. I can understand that, but you can play an entire day, 8-9 hours, and never fight a Ken. And you could play Ryu, you could play Juri, and you could fight them people, and they're the same. But you can't get away from somebody like Bayo not being there.
Unless you just legitimately mute it.
Yeah, it's like when you recast the voice of Mario when you've had the same voice for 20 plus years.
Mushroom
God.
Kingdom.
Dude,
Here I
have you guys seen the Bob's Burger thing?
We told you about it last week.
Was it?
The week before.
Oh, the week before.
Okay,
It is.
Mike.
It is ruined.
It ruined.
Ruined.
100%.
It is such a Linda voice.
And then I think someone even posted it too in the Discord. But just someone had like animated Linda with a Mario hat on saying the line. Boy.
That's when I first saw it. It is impeccable.
Yeah. And then all the different dubs that I heard, like I think it was French, and then there was like another one where
Rich
it's just,
was killing it.
like, French was awesome. But yeah, in terms of just like a fighting game, just to kind of further cement BG's point, like there's so many characters in those games that all have like different varying amounts of shine, but just since it's so spread much more evenly, you're not gonna have as much of what's the
Though I
word?
will say, when I hear Chun-Li sometimes, I'm like, I don't like it as much.
Yeah. Chun-Li is not.
I think it's like most egregious when it's like when they get a voice for a name and not because of their acting ability. And I'm speaking in particular about Ronda Rousey and Sonya.
Legitimately one of the worst
That-
vocal performance. Now, I was fine with Vargo or whatever that dude, the other Sub-Zero skin.
Just a skin. He's over
Yep.
there. You gotta buy it.
Yeah, you don't need to ever hear that ever in your life if you don't want to.
The old Mortal Kombat actors, they come back, they go in there, they struggle to read their lines, and then you gotta buy them or whatever.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Her delivering hundreds of lines of dialogue, filthy.
Her death scene where she's just like, "You gotta go without me, soldier."
I hate it.
That is on my list of games. I never played the latest Mortal Kombat.
If you find a character, is very fun. I feel like something like MKX, MK9, you don't need to find a character and you can still have fun with it. Injustice, same thing. You don't really need to find a character to have fun with.
Well, I just enjoyed the
Need to
story
find one.
of 9 and 10.
The story is fine in 11. Cetrion is MVP of the game, and she is the
She's
greatest.
Not there too enough though.
She's not in there enough, but I love all of her intro dialogue. If they get a sequel and Cetrion is not in it, I am going to be very salty. I am legitimate. She is everything I've wanted. I wanted an elemental user forever, and she controls so many of the elements. She is so nice about her manic. She's just a mad woman, but she's the nicest about it. Like, get up, you can do it, or else I'ma kill you. She's the best.
BG, your blue check mark number was off. $20 a month.
Oh,
Money.
when I first saw it, it was 5. So maybe there's other numbers.
41
floating
minutes
around.
ago, The Verge posted.
Okay. So I saw an earlier report. So maybe they got more info on it.
Yep. Twitter is planning to start charging $20 per month for verification.
Now, here's what I believe this is for. The tippity top of the verify. We're talking business accounts. We're talking artists, those type of people who will not miss $20 a month. Like, who literally cares? Because my revenue is $3 million a month.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
think
like,
that's what they're going
Twitch
to want to
streamers,
Yeah, those
online
types of people.
personalities, like
Where in 3 minutes you can make 10 times that with donations and stuff.
mm-hmm.
That's who they're targeting. Not a writer who's technically not a dark side Phil. They're not targeting that guy.
Oh boy. All right. Let's see what else we got. More game stuff. Talked briefly about Resi 4. There was a gameplay trailer that came out, I believe, either a week or two ago.
I do not like that you can parry the chainsaw. I hate it with every fiber of my being. Because all it does is detract from the tension of the scene if I could just hit a button to stop your thing. It's basically giving me an out. Even if I can only do it once before my gun breaks or my whatever I'm holding breaks, it's still one free time that you were next to me that I didn't need to panic. I hate it. Everything else looks good.
The dog.
Now,
The
here's the
dog.
thing about the dog. I am almost certain it's going to be a time-based issue. If you get there quick enough, you save it. If you don't, it dies.
If not, what the fuck?
If not, yeah, Capcom, they don't know what the people want. You just have to know they do not have your
It better
best
be a
interest at
timed
heart.
thing, and 2, there better be a fucking button to pet the dog after you free it.
Or after it saves you.
Yes. You pet the dog after you kill the giant ogre. But yeah, just in terms of like aesthetic and just how everything looks, like it looks faithful, but still obviously bringing in mechanics from some of the newer games and what have you. The things that I'm just like, one thing that I'm just like, I don't exactly like the redesign. I don't like the redesign of Salazar. I don't like
Really?
I don't like the foo-foo wig. I like that he was a little Napoleon.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't like Ashley's hair.
But there was a great Twitter thread that I saw recently. I think someone else posted it in the Discord too, where it's just like, oh man, they really nerfed Ashley's assets, and someone was just like, really?
Mike, I talked
Yeah.
about that at the Hangout.
I'm
nerfed
sure.
her two
I'm
assets.
talking about it on the stream, dude. It's not the fact that you all don't know.
Yeah, no. See, it made sense there because some people never heard it. We
Yeah.
said that thing earlier on the podcast about Linda.
Yes, correct. But yeah, it's like, wow, man, you're really being misogynistic. Like, it's like just because she has smaller tits, and like, no, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about her gigantic fucking Dumbo ears.
And
I-
they are missing.
And honestly, this is like one of those things I didn't like look at when I played the game, and then like and I see screenshots of like, oh yeah, she did have really big ears.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Never noticed it.
I also
Yeah,
don't like
that's all
that
you're gonna
she's
notice.
in her like early 20s and it feels like Ada is younger than her. She has very older woman face.
And it
It's
just,
very weird.
yeah, I mean, it just might be a model rigging thing. Who knows?
I don't know.
But yeah, the things that just like, you know, they didn't show off that in this newer modern aesthetic, I'm just be like, fuck, this is gonna be terrifying all over again. The berserkers, with the gauntlets that can't see.
Yeah, of course they're not gonna show that. That's
Oh no, they're not gonna show it. I'm
mid-late
just saying
game.
like shit that like I'm just like thinking like this is gonna scare the fuck out of me. The regenerators.
The regenerators are gonna be horrific.
Those things still scare me to this day. Just the, just the breathing.
the way they breathe.
Yeah. So, I am equally looking forward to this game, and also going to be fucking pissing my pants when I play it. Anyone here play Mario Rabbids yet? I know, Gavin, Peak came out.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
I haven't yet. I want to.
I've been trying to catch up on my backlog, and what's funny is I just started replaying Spider-Man on PC with mods. Like it's what am
Do you
I
add
doing?
old Peter face back?
I added mature Peter face with a little stubble.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's an old rundown piece of shit that ain't got time to shave, and I'm like, yeah, that's hype.
That sound kind of hype.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's hype. And my outfit now is the end of No Way Home outfit.
Get in there.
It's the only one I'm playing with right now. Oh, I installed like 30 mods, dude. One is just to give MJ colored hair at the tips.
Aw,
There's no reason for that.
just like that looks fly.
Yeah, she's got green tips now. It's awesome. She's got a green a green jacket that goes with it with a red tank top. It's awesome. There's no other reason.
Yeah, Cyber.
I've been playing Horizon with PC mods.
Yeah, Cyber. They is in not the studio. Passionate fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as Mario Rabbids, I think those are gonna be the next couple games that I play and hopefully try and blitz through before Sonic comes out. I want to actually beat the first Mario Rabbids. I started it as a Let's Play way back in the Let's Brew days, but never finished it.
What you should do is you should take all the games you want to play and stream and assign like a tier to them. So you could go, this is what I want to play the most, so I'm going to try to get to that.
Mario Rabbids is next until these new games come out.
There you go.
And then also one other thing I didn't mention when we were talking about Resident Evil, RIP BG. According to Capcom, there are currently no plans to remake Resident Evil Code Veronica at the moment.
It's disgusting. It makes no sense.
When
you remade that foo RE3, but I can't get Code Veronica, which actually needs help, so people can understand how great it is.
And then you turn around to CD Projekt Red, and they're remaking Witcher 1, which super needs a modern update.
And that's I want to play Witcher 1, but now I'm just gonna wait for the remake. There's nobody right now that is going to play Code Veronica because it feels super outdated.
Witcher 1 feels even more outdated. I can tell you, based on experience. That game is weird.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
The click...
Yeah, Witcher 1 is going to be a thing remade.
Yes, the ground up remake. It's not going to be the same game. At all.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Speaking of Cavill,
yes. So a couple of things with Cavill. One, he is. This is the smaller one, and then we'll get to the other part.
I'm just saying there might want to be a warning to people.
True.
Even though it was just everywhere.
Spoilers for Black Adam, which I did go see today. We can talk about that. Post-credit scene, spoilers. Turn your ears off in 5, 4, 3, 2,
I wonder what
1.
this could pertain to
Especially
if we were
since
saying, hey, Henry
I would've
Cavill.
I would have just said spoilers because now you're saying
what this could pertain.
the transition was nasty.
Henry
Hey,
Cavill.
Carrot fans, watch out for this new chapter. I'm not gonna say anything, but just watch out for spoilers.
Henry Cavill is back as Superman.
Yeah, he's back in suit.
Officially, him and The Rock's Black Adam meet very briefly in the post-credit scene of Black Adam. He is back. Quote, and I love that he said this, and this goes into who now is running things at DC, I believe. He is happy to play
James Gunn.
more uplift. I was going to get to that, dude. Speaking of spoilers,
I beat you to it.
so
Beat you fucking to it. Get faster, Mike.
What did I say? Consistently inconsistent before the cast.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
But yeah, he's happy to be playing a more uplifting and positive Superman. Which,
Please.
yes, please.
With all my being, make this happen.
No, but what about like true Superman? Like we need him to be
happy uplifting.
No, he needs to be gritty. He needs to hate everyone.
You know these Snyder fans.
Oh, dude, it's gonna
bomb.
They're going to
every
shred it.
This is what y'all wanted. Bring back the true Superman. Cavill betrayed Snyder.
Oh boy.
It hurts that I can read that headline in my head.
Dude!
Unlike Screen Rant.
That is legitimately going to be what this is.
I
But,
can't wait.
So, but yeah, he seems very positive about that. And on the completely opposite side of the spectrum, after season 3 of The Witcher, Cavill is stepping down from the role of Geralt and is being replaced by Liam Hemsworth, the younger brother of Chris Hemsworth. And just, boy, Netflix shot themselves in the fucking foot. Because there's a very specific reason he left.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
If you go back and listen to different Cavill interviews and what have you for the first 2 seasons and then up through this, he has always been about authenticity to the source material, to the books. Where he's just I've been fighting to keep things as authentic to the books as possible. I really like the books. I want to stay true to the source material. And then you have the news article last week or the week before where it comes out that the producers and then the writers of the Witcher series actively mocked and thought that the games and the books were shit.
Didn't like him at all.
Oh no.
So at that point, Cavill's like, well, fuck this, I'm out. And he was, as long as stuff was true to the source material, he was committed for all the 7 planned seasons.
Yeah, he said he was in.
And you got rid of your superstar power. Let's be clear here. Liam Hemsworth is not Henry Cavill.
Literally the lesser Hemsworth.
Many people were like, he made Geralt for me, so I'm probably not going to watch the new season. And that is scary to think about.
It's one of your
biggest properties. It might fall to the wayside.
It is quite honestly one of the few reasons I keep a Netflix subscription.
I'm going to watch Cavill's last season and then that'll be it.
Yep.
Dang,
I will not watch the follow-up.
If you're going to if like the makers of the show obviously don't care too much about the roots, and like I can't trust that they're gonna put the same care that Cavill wants to put into the character.
Yeah.
And
What's up, Halo fans?
Yeah, really.
What's up, Star Wars fans?
I want to watch and not watch Halo at the same time.
I kind of want to do a watch along with the Discord.
You know, I'd be down for that. I'd join.
Because that sounds like something that, especially with certain members of the Discord.
I'd probably be crying a lot just because I enjoy the Halo lore, especially the early
and
lore.
That's another thing. We would get all the people that are lore heavy and love Halo, and you get me who doesn't give a about Halo, who's just seeing it as a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Oh yeah, that and Versus would be
my
next level sought.
It was, whoo.
They were not happy campers.
Just the ocean levels rose with the amount of salt they were dishing.
Every episode, I just see messages, 200 missed messages. Like, Jesus.
The TV show thread was probably the most popular thread on any day that a Halo episode came out for that day, easily.
Absolutely.
No questions.
The second I saw, did you see the episode? I went, oh, it's over.
All right. Well,
You
let me
just
mute
scroll
this
up
for
and
an
it's just
hour or
so
two.
much spoiler tag paragraphs.
There's a big old chunk. I'm like, did they do a picture? Oh no, this is all text.
Oh boy. I like Halo gameplay a lot, but I started with 3, so the story means basically nothing to me. Oh man, 1 and 2 are great. Very good games. But keeping on the DC stuff, we got, as Ralph, I was about to say alluded to, but that's
you know, just we're subtle hints. Come on.
it's very
Get it
subtle.
Very
James
subtle.
Gunn
Kind of
and Peter Safran, who was I think a producer or writer for Shazam, are taking over the DC extended movieverse, whatever the heck you call it. They're basically taking on the Kevin Feige role for DC. Boy, did that controversy that James Gunn get into end up being such a blessing.
Bruh, he got canceled into his greatest business opportunity.
He got canceled up.
Canceled on up.
Yeah. And honestly, just the, you know, despite, you know, how you view the Guardians of the Galaxy, what have you, in terms of the movies, he made 2 very successful movies. He made a extremely good Suicide Squad movie.
The Suicide Squad is number 1.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we were talking about Black Adam earlier. I was in the Black Adam thread on Reset Era, and people were ranking their DC movies. And the Suicide Squad was like bottom 3 for so many people. But you know what was up top?
Oh, of course.
Bats v Suits. The original Suicide Squad. Those types. What could you possibly be seeing in these films when you look at the Suicide Squad and go, no, that's the lesser of everything I've ever gotten.
It's too much like Marvel, and we're not about that. We're
It's
about
not.
adult stuff.
It's literally the original Suicide Squad, but better.
Adult.
It is adult. They're shooting off wings. They don't care. Oh, it's so good.
Nah, shorty. I'm beautiful.
Oh, but nice hunka was mature adult bush. That was adult.
Oh, dude, that was the best. Come on now.
That's Joker. He's allowed.
That was the best. Come
Rock
on now.
going, I'm beautiful. And BET, that was the good mature themes we wanted. Out of here.
Boy. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the future holds with Gunn in charge. And I liked that he, when they like asked him about, you know, since he's worked with Marvel and stuff like that, they're like, how do you feel? Like, it feels like you're betraying Marvel. He's like, man, first person I called was Kevin Feige.
Oh yeah, Kevin's probably just like, oh really? Oh shit. Okay.
Get yours.
Yep. But yeah, on the note, Black Adam. Went and saw that today. BG, I know you saw it as well. I don't know who else here has seen it.
No,
Nobody
but I
else
don't
has.
necessarily care.
DA, do you care?
Not really.
Cool.
Very
It was
much
a movie.
popcorn
Go
flick.
ahead, no. It was a movie I really liked, and it turned within the last 25 minutes into a movie I never want to watch again.
Woo.
Oh,
Ending was that bad for you, huh?
It pissed me off that much.
The ending's pretty bad. It's
Now, I'll tell
Okay,
you.
okay, no.
it's
This I
not
need
even
to
the
hear.
best climax of the movie.
So, what I thought was the ending, Black Adam essentially gives up his powers and he's like, just lock me up. And I'm like, wow, there's no big old evil boogity boogity they gotta fight. It's just a dude that they essentially, I learned the fault of my ways, lock me up, and never let me speak the word again. Cool. We're out of here. Nope. I'm you, but better.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Devil version, basically.
We have our own champion now.
Ooh.
And everybody just kind of knows his
You,
name,
but
and all the people of the city just kind of fight zombies. And
He rallies everybody together to fight the zombie army.
yeah. And they really, really fuck over Pierce Brosnan.
Oh yeah. Big over there. They just make Black Adam a hero.
But
He's
his darkness
just a protector now.
his darkness, though, BG.
No.
y'all explain because you're saying words.
So the Justice Society, which is Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Tempest? I don't even remember her name.
I believe it was.
Atom Smasher. Basically they're like, hey, this, really powerful, basically demigod just got awakened. Go subdue him and capture him because he is just killing indiscriminately. And boy, does he. There's a lot of pretty cool looking kills, I will say, from Black Adam. And a lot of it is just them like trying to bring him in, sometimes begrudgingly working with him not really just working with them at all.
Especially Hawkman. I love their dynamic.
Yeah. And then wow. Well, my train of thought just left me.
Oh, he lost in the sauce.
Oh, just super lost in the sauce. Ralph, what was your question? I completely fucking forgot it.
He said explain things.
Yes.
His darkness.
Dude, you were in the
the
middle of a
darkness.
His
sentence.
darkness.
I just went to synopsis mode. And like the whole juxt of it is just like, heroes don't kill people, but I do. And it's like his whole thing of like, I'm bringing order, I'm bringing peace to these people that they need. You would let these oppressors live to kill again. I'm making sure it doesn't happen again. So it's just like that moral compass. And the people were on Black Adam's side. The people of Kahndaq.
Yeah, they were fine with his extreme ways of handling things.
And at the end, it's like the heroes are just like, step out of line and we'll be coming back for you. And then the people are like,
Hawkman essentially goes, your ways, I don't agree with them. And just know things could happen with the way you're going. But keep it up, buddy.
Yup.
What?
We're just done with that conflict.
And then
Please kill more.
Dr. Fate just dies. And this is happening with Doctor Strange. It
Wait, hold
happens.
on. Dr. Fate just
Yep,
died.
he gets killed by the I'm you but better demon man.
And he kept seeing visions of Hawkman's death, and he told Hawkman about it, and then he went, there was a version where you live. I never told you about that one, and it's the version where I die. So he went to go die.
And just Hawkman. And again, they nerf magic users hard
Dude,
Well, you
in these
have to.
movies.
they don't have them.
Nah, you need to. They need to be in here, but they can't be too strong.
But they're too strong.
Well, now they're not anymore.
But you right around it.
Yeah, by making them weaker.
No, you right around their strength by doing something else.
Making them weaker.
No.
You're just saying no.
But DA, how about they just say that they're weaker? That's writing, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
No. And that's what they
No?
did. They literally have Dr. Fate say, you're stronger than me, but I can still find a way to stop you. And then as he's like distracting Demon Man from getting to this throne that apparently matters to summon the hordes of hell.
Why?
I don't know.
Do they not just break the throne?
Hey,
Nope.
that would have been an idea. But then we wouldn't get the cool Black Adam sitting on it and going, I don't like it. Break throne.
Oh. You broke the throne.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, just the end became basically original Suicide Squad ending, kind of. But
Blue laser in the sky, punch
Yes.
up, demon,
mm-hmm. And even like the end fight with Black Adam versus Demon Man just kind of sucked.
No, there's no kinda. It sucked.
The other, like, again, his fight with the Justice Society, him mowing down other people, as well during just like the different parts of the movie, so much better.
Here's what you do. If you ever watch Black Adam outside of a movie setting, because that's just a waste of your money, you watch until he gets locked up in that thing and the Justice Society flies away, and you go, that's the end of the movie.
So we're death noting this, huh?
We're death noting this. Because it will actively detract from your enjoyment. Well, I can't say for other people. It actively detracted from mine.
It brought my 8 down to like a 5.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, 25 minutes is 3 less points. I was with you in that 7 to 8 range. I was really enjoying this movie.
Yeah, honestly, again, like most of the people's characterizations, the forced weird love shit with Adam and Tempest was okay, whatever. It's like, oh, they're too young.
Force, it's just not really it
Unneeded.
doesn't do much.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But
if there's a Justice Society of America movie, it's nice to have this here so you know where it started.
Yeah. But like Pierce Brosnan, very good, but again, he's fucking dead, and just the helmet also disappeared into the ether, so just Dr. Fate as a character is gone. So it's like, that's...
Hawkman was good, Dr. Fate was good.
And I also liked Black Adam. I liked The Rock.
Yeah.
I would say it's like a very analogous to how Knuckles was in the Sonic 2 movie, where it's just big dumb strong man, but obviously with a penchant for murder.
There's a running joke where he needs to try to get a catchphrase because the kid's trying to market him. Just like, you got to be more personable to people, and he says the catchphrase is, "Tell him the man in black sent you," before you kill him or whatever, and then he'll kill him and go, "Tell him the man in black sent you." The kid's like, well, it's too late, they're dead. So he's flying and he throws somebody and he goes, "Tell him the man," and then he gets splat by a car, and it's just like, well, I couldn't. And then he finally gets it at the end. It's a running joke and it's very good. And then the final 25 minutes happen.
I'm
It is
What
such
happens?
a watchable movie.
What happens in that?
I told you, it's me, but it's I'm you, but better. Fate dying through bush. The final fight sucked every ball imaginable. The kid rallying people to fight the army of the undead.
A lot happens in that 25 minutes.
A lot.
A lot happens there.
How is that possible for so much to happen in such a little amount of time?
Yeah, you think.
Alfonso's question.
Aquaman was better. Original Woman was better. Wonder Woman 84, Black Adam was better than that.
I think I agree with that. Oh my god.
I'll say this.
That last 25 minutes.
Aquaman is inoffensively a superhero movie.
There's very little broken about that.
There's very little I will go to and go, ugh.
Wonder Woman 84 is shattered.
It is a terrible film. Wonder Woman, the first one, perfectly fine movie.
Yep.
It's not the 8 and 9 people think it is. It's like a 6, but it's a perfectly fine 6. Black Adam, that final 25 minutes, I'm telling you, you will. It is. I was telling somebody. Oh,
Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, I was telling somebody this, and I think part of my issue with it was that they were really feeling like not a superhero movie, not your typical superhero movie, and then they went, no, we're just gonna become your typical superhero movie. We're gonna forgive everything Black Adam did. We're gonna make him a hero. He's gonna be the greatest ever. Oh, he's gonna talk to his dead son through afterlife. And the second this line happened, I said, please do not say this line. And they said the line, and I went, this is gonna be horrible now. He said, Father, it is not your time. Black Adam is with his dead family, and he's like, we're all finally together, and his son goes, it's not your time, Father. And I went, oh no, it's over.
But it wasn't his time.
Oh my god.
I went, it is over. This movie will now suck. And from that moment on until end credits, that movie sucked.
It wasn't his time, though.
I knew it. I knew the second that happened, it was gonna suck.
Was it his time, though?
Oh,
All right, then. What did he say? Where's the lie?
oh, was it his?
I hated
Not
that.
on Sunday.
That
you can't say
final
it on
25
Sunday.
minutes is the stinky
It's
poo.
Lord's Day.
He's just floating up from undersea and gets rescued. Oh, say the word now, Father. Shazam. Oh, I am healed and I rescue
Oh,
you.
he got healed. That's good.
We are all good now.
Everybody.
I am here to save people. There's no more fun. Everything you love is over with.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
It's nothing but an ugly CG fight now. No cool choreography. Nothing cool going on. Ah!
It's too cool.
Hawkman fake out Dev. I learned this from my friend. When did you learn that, Hawkman?
Yeah, that was.
Why do you not have the helmet on to do that, Hawkman? Why is the helmet still here? And then after you use it, it disappears, Hawkman.
Breathe.
Absolutely disgusting film. That final 25 minutes is some of the worst cinema.
I thought it was okay.
I am adoring this. I am adoring.
Dude, don't promise me good and then deliver me crap.
They didn't.
I just.
They literally did.
I thought they did.
I want to look back to Alfonso's comment. So Black Adam better than Aquaman and Wonder Woman.
Absolutely. Overall, as a film, oh no, I said it. The
84.
other two were better, but it's better than 84.
I
84
I know,
is a
I
bad
know.
movie from beginning to end.
I know.
Black Adam is a very, it's a very likable film for the hour and 40 before the final 25.
That's what I'm getting at here is that the span of the movie that leads up into BG having a literal verbal aneurysm is watchable. And then you get to the end, Alfonso. So BG, with the last 25 included in the whole, where does it stack with the rest of the films?
That's
Like
what
I
he just
said,
said.
it's
He just
below-
said it.
you know.
He just said
Oh,
it.
I thought you were. I thought he was.
Without that 25 minutes, it's above both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but with it included, because I thought
It's
you were
below
including
both
it.
of those, but it's above 84.
Okay. I
Because
didn't hear.
I still
thought you
get
were including it.
enjoyableness, a lot of enjoyableness out of the film until the ending. I can't say the same for 84.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say the same for the original Suicide Squad. I can't say the same for Bats v Supes. I can't say the same for Justice League or Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's a terrible film now.
Also,
It
his
took it
penchant-
from
his
it took it
penchant-
from a 7 to me to a 3.
Woo!
I hated this.
Also,
I hated
his
it.
penchant for just not using doors was great.
Yeah, hilarious. And then
hey, Ralph.
even Fate even Fate or Hawkman was like, did they not have doors in your time? And he said, yeah, they did. Funny.
Okay. Well, yeah. Other things, real quick, we'll go through.
I don't think I've ever read something better in my life than BG is now DA ranting.
Well, that apparently was the whole thing. I just, I do other things during the day, and then the stream happens, the revisited stream, and all of a sudden I'm seeing pictures of DA CG'd next to Hitler.
Whoa!
You'd understand in context. You'd understand.
No.
I'm aware
What is
there
the
is probably a context, but
Big context.
Hold on. Wait, what? No.
Yeah, I know.
What?
It's in the Elliptic Exist channel. Yeah,
Best of or just regular?
regular. Yeah, we it makes sense in context.
DI on his way to praising Hitler.
It makes sense in context.
100%.
I don't. What is the DA's? Okay, I thought that's something completely
don't
different.
understand what words mean,
No,
so they
that's
took
it.
me out of context.
Yep. I
Wait,
would
why
agree
is
with
hold
DA.
on. Wait, DA the martyr, monkey DA. What is going on in this chat?
DA posted one of his horrible pictures, and people took his face and made it their avatar. That's it.
Mhm.
Grand opening, grand close.
Monkey DA is DA because that drew him as Monkey D. Luffy with the Apple logo on his chest. It makes sense in context.
It most certainly does.
Okay. So getting through the
This is
Okay, no, DA is not an idiot because not a single person has been able to disprove me.
So what
Because
DA
you guys
said
don't
was
understand what the word means.
DA did not praise Hitler. He said Hitler was iconic.
Which he factually is. Iconic is neither a good nor a bad thing.
but
It is
hold on.
simply being notable enough to be of an icon, which
Okay.
Hitler is. Icon
A
is neither
swastika is iconic.
icon is neither good nor bad. I am
Okay.
not praising Hitler.
Now, when-
I am simply saying that he is notable.
When
in
people go
history.
iconic now, they're like, oh, they mean it to me. It's amazing.
Yes.
It's great.
But again, these people don't know what the words mean. So when I say Hitler is iconic, people are like, Hitler's amazing, DA quote of the year. I'm like, no, y'all don't know what iconic means.
Okay, gonna translate this a little bit from a history individual. Hitler is an icon. Hitler is more than the genocide. He's more than World War II. You're talking about a historical figure that is monumentally ingrained into human history.
This does not need to be from a history perspective. You walk down the street and you ask 10 people, 9 of them, if so long as they're above the age of 10 years old, they're gonna know who Hitler
The
is.
10-year-olds know who Hitler is. They play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So he is of an icon, thus making him iconic.
Third
Iconic
Hokage
not
is
a
indeed more
positive,
iconic than Hitler.
nor a negative thing. We hate iconic. We started hating iconic. Y'all bastards didn't even notice people saying it until we brought up how much people say it, and now y'all just hate it because we hate it, because they hate it, because everybody hates it, because everybody says it, because it's dumb.
Did y'all
But
remember
it
the
doesn't
story
mean
of
a
how
good thing.
Mountain?
It means
Yep.
what they think that it means a good thing. So there's you got sort of supplanting it to mean a good thing when it clearly just doesn't. The word means a word, and Hitler is that word, absent of quality. Iconic means nothing of quality. It is simply notability, which Hitler is.
Jeffrey Dahmer is iconic.
I will name any bastard in history, any dumb muff that did any sort of genocide, and I'll call them iconic, and I'll mean it, and it'll be a factual statement.
Depends on
If they
they're
are
an icon.
actually
Stalin would be absolutely, but some
I
like
almost called him
Town-
Jinbei, that one African warlord.
yeah, something like that.
I forgot his
It-
name.
It
It was something
depends
like
on
Jinbei.
it truly, but like I said, it is just the word iconic, so they took it to mean DA loves Hitler.
which I find to be hilarious, personally.
Alfonso's
it is
asking you a question.
Very funny.
Do you think Third Hokage is worse than Hitler?
The argument could be made.
No, it
in
can't.
very
No.
No, it
What the
different
fuck?
way.
What is-
No, it can't.
This is
The
why you're
argument
getting
that
mocked.
I did
This is
not-
why you're getting flamed.
I did not answer the
No.
question.
This is why you're getting
Answer.
I'm asking
Yes,
questions.
you did.
No.
You'll fit right in on Twitter. You'll be verified in no time.
$20, please, sir.
I am trying to help you, but then
Oh, no,
you
you're
just
making it worse.
you made it so much worse.
I know when to shut up.
Hey,
No, you
every
don't.
time we stream, we make something a little worse. Not on this. I'm talking about A List Exists. Every time we stream, something is a little worse for us.
Sometimes here too.
Sometimes here, but it is absolutely there. It bleeds over. Like
Okay.
this discussion wouldn't have happened without not knowing about A List Exists and it happening now.
Sure. I'm
And
just
now
saying.
it's even worse.
I'm just saying. In the past, before A List existed,
Oh.
we fucked ourselves over with things that we said on this podcast.
Oh. There was some bad ones.
Yes. Okay. Moving
I am
through.
also very happy that Ralph is no longer the internet.
Wait, what? What do you
You were
mean?
an unhinged individual in the early days of our channel.
How I wasn't unhinged.
Oh, you were unhinged.
Gavin literally
sir.
just posted an example
I don't. What? Where? What?
in chat.
You were-
That was John, not me.
That was
No,
you.
sir. That was you.
That
No,
was
that was
straight
John.
you.
I posted us playing White Noise online, and you went, "Holy, what was I doing?" I was listening to Creed, and I'm like, "He just said the N-word."
What? No, never. What? That was
Oh.
John.
No.
It was a long time ago, but you were an unhinged individual.
That wasn't me.
Potential employers, I have no idea what they're talking about.
That was not. That was, indeed was not me. That was.
Please put me on more private jets.
That was. That was a different.
That was Rafe
lifetime.
Iovino.
Yeah,
Iovino.
yeah, people get it confused all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Those dyslexic pieces of oh, I mean,
Oh my god. I mean, Jet. There was a period of my life that I was. Yes, that was a thing. That was me in my high school to my like 20, like my around 1920. I was
Cool,
on that
whoa.
side of the fence because I was raised in a very Republican area.
yeah,
I was raised in a
have no
very
doubt.
rich, very Republican area.
I have no doubt about it.
I
I would
mean-
say one of my favorite early memories of us is Ralph getting called by his mom and us just moaning really loudly. One
Oh,
of
I never
my-
heard the end of that.
One of my favorites. What?
Oh,
I said that was a good one.
Oh, I thought you said I don't remember. I was about to say, oh,
Totally remember that.
it was fast. Why did we do it? Because it was hilarious. Ralph was like, oh, that's my mom. Hold on. And we said, sure. Oh, Ralph! We were like, take your pants off, white boy. Like that.
you don't, Jet. You really don't. It doesn't
Oh,
exist.
it'll be linked in the Discord.
No,
you
it
best
won't.
believe by somebody.
We going hard mute that mention. I have already done this.
It's on my YouTube.
Quiet, Mike.
Or,
We got anything else?
oh, yes, I keep trying to get to stuff. We keep getting.
All right,
fucking
let's
All right,
wrap it up.
all right,
Yeah, gotta sleep.
There's a Vision series starring Paul Bettany, Vision Quest, coming to Disney Plus. There was a trailer
name.
for there was a trailer for Sonic Prime that actually showed off what the fuck the show's about. Very
Everybody sounds good.
Everybody sounds good.
Sonic
Very
sounds a little forced.
very seemingly inspired by the Archie comics, like Freedom Fighter-esque type stuff, people getting roboticized, what have you. Look, like now that we actually seen some of the show, looks decent. There is a Green Lantern HBO Max show, but it's going to be focusing not on Hal Jordan, but Jon Stewart.
Better Green Lantern.
Second
Best.
Sonic
of the
Frontiers. More info's coming out about it. The one thing that I found interesting was apparently your speed is actually a stat, and there are 99 levels to it. And the demos that they showed off, he was at level 1. Those early
That was dumb.
gameplay.
It should have been level
Agreed.
10 at least.
But they've showed off some newer gameplay that I've seen recently, and my first, this is before this announcement, I'm like, he looks faster. Did they just change it? And then one of the IGN guys was like, yeah, there's actually levels. You know, I know I saw a lot of complaints about it being slow. It sped up pretty dramatically at level 10. Like, he's like, I was already going way faster, and like it felt a lot better. And that was, level 10. There's still 80 plus levels
They
left.
should have showed off level 1, level 10, and level 25.
Or at least mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you just assume that's just your speed.
Mm-hmm. But so that I have a lot more high hopes for the game now. Yeah, it's a stat. You literally have levels of speed, and it goes all the way up to level 99. To me, it makes it.
Gavin didn't know that. Like nobody knew. Who knew?
Yeah, I just saw it on IGN. But honest, and like one of the things about the game too, at least from like the lore story things, is like he gets like sent into like a digital alternate dimension. That to me makes sense, where it's like the main villain is like nerfing Sonic, and it's the story element to explain the gameplay mechanic. And it makes sense to me. And I saw someone was like, that's bad game design. I'm like, no, that's completely valid game design, having levels and mechanics and stuff and progression. That's, it's different from a normal Sonic game, but it's not bad game design. We got, did any of you guys see the clip for the Simpsons Death Note?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't enjoy
dude.
it simply because it's we're doing Death Note, but we're the Simpsons. That's not good enough for me. You gotta come with more.
Gotcha. But I mean, it's cool that they got the original animation studio
See,
from Japan.
that's how they get you. That's how they get those people to tune in. I recognize that thing, and now the Simpsons are doing that, and that is good enough for my attention. It's not good enough for my attention.
There's just simply not enough to differentiate it. It's just the Simpsons.
I just more or less am talking about the fact that they actually got the anime studio, because they could have gotten any studio to do it. They actually got the original studio. I find that cool.
That's cool.
Chainsaw Man, I haven't watched it yet. Obviously, people
I'm just going to read it. I've been told to not watch and just.
Apparently, there's a lot of subtleties lost in the anime that was in the manga.
Gotcha.
The manga is good. It is not amazing. It is good.
Wow.
And then finally we get to Kanye. He's been having quite wonderful last 2 weeks. I think it was last podcast
dude.
where we talked about where it's just like, he going hard off of the deep end with anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
He is like quadrupled down at this point.
Sextuple down.
Yeah. Adidas has dropped him as a from sponsorships.
So Yeezys are not being manufactured, and that's a big deal because apparently the Kanye deal with Good Music brought in like 12% of their revenue. So they just cut off rip 12% of their revenue.
Yeah. So, and just there's a video that came out super recently where it's just like he had every ample opportunity to be like try and stop the bleeding, and he just decided to gash open a new wound.
Every time.
Just I don't get
And
it.
his latest one today or yesterday was he had said that George Floyd hadn't died from the knee on his neck. It was the fentanyl in his system.
No. Did you see the next bit on that? Where
I'm ramping up into it,
gotcha.
Ralph. I'm ramping up into it, Ralph.
It was this.
Did you see what they said?
At least I asked before just blurting out the thing.
Yeah. So he
Weakness.
said that it wasn't that he didn't die from that, which caused a lot of outrage. So then he came out yesterday or today saying that, what I said hurt a lot of my black brother and sisters. It hurt the black community. And now I understand. I sympathize because, me getting dropped from Adidas and all these deals, it's like the media have their knee on my neck.
Just
Read
wow.
There's
Utter-
nothing left for this guy.
No comprehension of the words he is saying.
None comprehend.
It's insane. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Isn't that the saying or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doubled down on his Instagram with the anti-Semitism. Dude, he got escorted out of Skechers when he showed up unannounced. Just trying to find somebody else to.
At this point,
do
Kim's
the
like
Yeezy.
completely separated from him, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
She was dating some other guy, and I think they broke up recently.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
I knew.
and he was going crazy about that too. He called Flex at like 3 a.m. crying like, "You're supposed to be about the culture. You're supposed to be helping me, the black guy. My wife's over here is some dude with a 10-inch penis, and you ain't doing nothing."
What?
I do.
What?
Oh my god, dude! I was just scrolling through Twitter while we were talking, and I just come up to a Kanye video where he's ranting again. He's just talking about how he's not going to talk about the Red Hat issue. He's like, I'm not going to say what race or what religion the doctor was. And he just folds his arms. It was a Jewish doctor. This dude,
Dude.
he can't stop himself.
Yeezy.
I don't know how this ends.
He ends. That's how this ends.
Yeah, that would be a sad outcome. Cause he truly and it sucks because
He had an
has
empire.
all the means to,
Had.
I'd say still
There-
have.
Yeah.
Okay. He said something like he lost $2 billion net worth in like a week because of what he said. I would not doubt Kanye has 80 million in his account.
I mean,
It doesn't seem like he spends on anything but his music and his art. So even if he only has 1 million in his account, that is perfectly suited to get help. Even if he has
we'll see.
200K in his account, the thing is the want to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't believe Kanye wants to do that. I don't think he sees a problem with anything he's saying.
Yeah. All right. I don't have anything else.
Fact man.
You know what's up. 15 facts about Hitler.
You know what's up.
Mambo number 5, please.
Wow.
One.
Wow. 2.
1, 2, 5.
We just need 3,
1,
4.
2, 5, 6, 8.
Oh, come on. We could have completed the lyrics.
1, 2,
3?
2, 3, 5, 6, 8.
Give me a 4. Someone give me a 4.
Really good.
5 and 6 are really
I'm
good.
going to read them both.
Reading both 5 and 6. That's Mike. That's Hawaka's.
The American Secret Service tried to spike Hitler's food with female hormones to feminize him.
What?
For what purpose?
Wait,
Who's to
who
say?
did it?
The American Secret Service.
So it was clearly just a woman could
Oh,
never
yeah.
command these people.
Legitimately.
A woman would not
Wow.
have the charisma to. Jesus Christ.
Well, backwards back in those days. And the other one was Hitler suffered from chronic flatulism and he took 28 different drugs to fight it.
Yes,
He
he
was
did.
a
That
fart
is
machine.
true.
He was a fart
Oh, yeah.
monster. He could not
Oh.
stop farting.
Oh, dude, those rallies would have went way different if he was just ripping them out.
On-
I bet he
modern
was, 'cause the mics
microphones.
wasn't that good.
See, this is how much we've changed. Because I had a really bad joke ready. And I'm not going to do it.
Yep, I see it. I see the connection.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Now
Yep.
I need to hear
Yeah,
the
you
joke.
know what? My mind, it clicked here too.
There you go, Mike. We will do it off the cast.
Yep.
I need to hear it because I'm not.
Understand?
Oh, immediate
we
connection.
should just end the episode. There is not many places we can go now that are going to be any better than that line of thinking.
Some people
So
in chat
let's-
are also getting it.
Let's just leave the
All right.
cast.
So with that, thank you everybody for tuning in. Happy Halloween. Like I said, tomorrow I will be streaming Resi 7 in my really shitty costume.
There you go.
So you guys just want to pop in and see that, and then you can, fuck off for all I care.
There you
Go
go.
do that. Be
Wow,
playing me
Mike.
some Resident Evil 7. Maybe beat it. It's kind of a short game. I looked it up.
It's a
kind
very short game.
of a short
There's
game.
somebody that goes online and buys Resident Evil games and tries to beat them in under Steam's allotted 2 hours of play, and then refunds it.
So yeah, be doing that. Obviously Smash Wednesdays. And I think that might be it for that, because I'm going to be out of town the next coming weekend. So potentially no podcast next weekend. We shall see. All right. With that, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will maybe see you next week.
We'll see.
I
Later.
almost ended the stream on accident again.